Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Now, today, I kind of wanted to do something, just a couple of things that I've mentioned before, but I hadn't actually gone and taken a look at just yet. And that's not building more of this, although I have not by any means finished with this, and I'm continuing to build it because I want to, and it's fun to do in my spare time. Even if the purge is now on a smaller scale than it was before, I still want to test it against the base that is so ridiculously overbuilt. Because, again, some of the principles, some of the things we might learn for this might help us defend smaller bases. For instance, making entire walls out of foundations might actually be of some benefit to us. Right, we want to avoid the bears and go over there. So the first thing, I said that I had found the place where we can get the Ymir shrine. Or learn the Ymir religion, I should say. And I did, but I never actually... I showed you where it was on the map, but I didn't actually take you there. And so, as a result, that's one of the first places I want to go today. The other place that I want to go today was that big old vault door. That we came across, I think, 2 episodes ago, and I want to go and take a look at that and actually try and get inside, because I was looking around for blood, and I thought human blood was a thing in the game, but no, it's only human flesh and human hearts, or hearts generally, I guess, excuse me. I went round and I butchered some more whites and things as well, and they had nothing for me. And so then I just started running around and killing stuff. And the only creatures that I seemed to kill that dropped blood were demon things. Like some of those Jill things that were over that way dropped some blood. Some of the ones down near the Cursed City, and stuff like that. So I ended up murdering them and getting... How many did I get in the end? 13. I got 13 demon blood. So I'm hoping that's enough. I don't know how much it will actually take to open the door. But I can only... Unless it's an item that hasn't been put in the game yet, which I don't think it would be because of where it is. That's what we're going to be... Come on, hop. That's what we're going to be trying to use and hopefully using to open the door to get in. Right, so we want to go over this way. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. We're going to go and talk to my mate Larry, whose name I can't actually remember, but Larry the Frost Giant, who will teach us the ways of Ymir. And then we're going to head further across the map to go and tackle that door and hopefully open it and see what's inside, because that's what's important. How far away are we? Okay, we've got a fair way further to go. But I was thinking about this a little bit before I actually started recording. I actually really like the way that they've done the religions, because it's a case of you can either learn about them to gain their advantages from being effectively studious, from earning your hard-earned kind of feat points, recipe points, on gaining the knowledge. So as a result, you're effectively just spending your time studying that religion until you understand it enough to take advantage of it. I like that idea. But then also, you can just be an illiterate pleb who gets converted by someone that you met along the road, someone you met down the street. And I also like that, considering that having access to the gods is a big thing. Their items are useful, as I compared when we went through stuff, and as I've gone over a few times, but which I'm also going to have to go over as well for the Decetto stuff when Decetto gets put into the game as well, which I imagine would probably be with the jungly biome that we're going to be seeing. But here we go, Larry's camp, which I can't remember the name of. Outcast camp. But yeah, so we've got this little shrine that he's built himself to Ymir. But then if we talk to him, oh yeah, the Outcast, Larry to his friends. Then if we talk to him, he doesn't actually say anything yet, or at all, which is a little disappointing. I'd kind of like to know a little bit more about him, why he's here, what he's doing. But then again, if he's got story relevance or quest relevance like some of the others seem to have, then maybe it's just a case of his stuff's been held back and hasn't been put in yet just because, you know, he was the most recently added to the game. But, you know, I like that he's here. The other thing that stands out to me, though, is that... So we got the Frost Giants here, but then we had the Giant Kings that were, like, whose capital in this place was all the way down here. And who have ruins all the way across and the big kind of aqueduct and whatever else. And I'm just kind of like... Okay, so we've got kind of various time periods, but where do the Frost Giants fit into that kind of scheme of things? You know, that's what I'm curious about, because they're giants. They're not giant kings. Giant kings look a little bit more alien. And then, you know, they're a big power up here. They've got their big ass temple to Ymir and whatever else. How did they contend with the other giants? If they contended at all, were they even in this area at that point? You know, I've got questions. Joe Bylos, give me answers. I want to know. Make Larry speak. But, do you know what? I think that's going to be the title of the video now. Make Larry speak. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if anything really comes from that, or whether giants will actually speak to us. You know, even the Outcast up there, who apparently manages to instruct us in all the ways of a very specific religion, whether or not he'll actually use words. So, you know, we'll have to see what happens with Larry as things goes on, because he is now called Larry and will forever be known as Larry, as far as I'm concerned. Right. But now, I don't know what it is. Whenever I move into this kind of area of the map, and I understand that they've already said that they're going to be doing another sweep of optimizations and stuff. They said that in the community letter that came out at time of recording yesterday, because today is Thursday. Yes, Thursday. They said that they're doing more optimizations and stuff like that. So I kind of hope, including optimizations across a variety of different spec PCs and things as well, and stuff. So I'm hoping that this one area that causes my frame rate to drop a bit gets fixed or sorted, because I don't know what causes it. It doesn't do it anywhere else. You know, I can walk all the way across the Exiled Lands, it's fine. I can walk into the Cursed City, it's fine. I can walk into the whiter areas, and it's fine. I walk out towards this area where it's a bit foggy, and where you've got maybe I'm just allergic to Sumerians. Although I think I am a Sumerian, aren't I? I'm pretty sure that Motsum, because I said we had to be like Conan. So I'm fairly certain that we're Sumerian as well. But hey, you know, we'll deal with it. And hopefully it'll clear up when we get to the edge where the door is as well. How far down do we need to go? Oh no, we're going just if we... Oh, is that the... Yeah, there you go. Horse and the dancer and the other dude. I think she's a dancer. Off to go and drown themselves in a pond. I say pond, I mean lake. Mushrooms. I don't know why I did that. It's been a long day, guys. It's actually been a long day for me. With a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff on my mind, which is why I'm really glad to be able to come and enjoy this and play this with you for a little bit to find out what the hell is going on with that door. With the weird poem and the other stuff. That's it down there, isn't it? Yeah. Like, I kind of want to know what this place was beforehand, because you've got these structures out front that are kind of collapsed walls, collapsed buildings. You know, there don't seem to be anything else. We got my little respawn base up there in case this turns out to be something horrific. So we'll go and sleep in that bed quickly before doing anything else. I do have cloak on at the moment as well, guys, just so that we can get out here swiftly. So I will turn that off before we do anything more. But I wanted to get up here instead of having to like fight my way across the map for the time being. Although, actually, something that I'm interested in getting your opinions on, because obviously we talked about, I think it was, what, 2 episodes ago when we were talking about the updates to the game and what's coming out at launch and the map room. I've seen a lot of discussion on the comments on those blog posts that actually explained what was going to be out at launch and stuff. But also in regards to... let's just quickly turn cloak off. There we go. But also in regards to places like Facebook and so on. I've seen a lot of people... Oh, we've got a friend already. We've got a couple of friends already. Oh, they can't get up here. That's fine. But I've seen a lot of people kind of going, oh, well, if you've taken mounts out, please don't do what you're doing with the map room because you're not going to have like access to, you know, it's going to be horrible in PvP, or it's going to be really easy just to lock down, or, you know, make it from shrine to shrine and stuff like that instead of going from a map room at your base. You know, I personally don't have an issue with going from the base, because then you still need to go and find a shrine to teleport back, as it were. But, you know, I'd be interested to know what you guys think. But anyway, let's actually read this time, because we didn't read this before. I write this, good Drathan, to put to rest your incredulity. I have studied the ruins and stones around this region, and I am certain that a great battle took place here. I have reason to believe I have found the burial chamber of one of the commanders of the battle. Alas, it is locked tight by some mechanism, and I simply have no idea how to open it. I have translated the runes around the door to this: blood to seal and blood to hold, blood to warm the dead and cold, blood to sign the final pact, blood to seep between the cracks. Before you ask, yes, I've tried my blood and it simply does not open. Perhaps what is buried inside is too different from what we are for this to work. So it couldn't be human blood. In terms of a sacrifice anyway. Excuse me. Sorry, the voice is starting to go a little bit. But it couldn't be because that's too like him. And more of like him wouldn't be different. But how much did that take? That didn't do anything. It didn't take any. It just... So all you needed was the blood in your inventory? Because I had 13 and I still have 13. It didn't... I think I had 13. Did I have 14? I could have sworn I had 13. But it just opened. Now we're locked inside. Great. Okay, let's find out what's down here then. Like, we've got more of these open worldy kind of... Hello? You look like you're ready to fight. I want to go this way. I want to sneak around on him. Or not. Can't see. Oh, right. We are here. Cool. Is he an enemy? Do I want to throw something at him to find out? I think he's an enemy. Because he looks like he's ready for a fight. Hi. You gonna hurt me? Okay, you're missing me, and apparently I'm... Okay. So you're, an undead? An undead giant king. Can I... Oh, well, I'll take the stone, sure. Demon blood? So... So the what do you call it? So demons? Who was that guy? What is this? Anything? Oh, okay, so we've got... You need to know hardened steel smelting before receiving this recipe. We might be able to do that. Hardened steel. Hardened steel. Where's the next one? Where's the next crafting thing along? Surely it's under there, right? Ancient hardened steel smelting. There we go. So we've got that. What do we actually learned? New recipes. What did we learn? Guess we need to go to a blacksmith's bench to find out. Like, I mean, that guy was wearing a crown. Does that mean he's a king? Was a king that was being referenced? Or was he just a commander? I don't know. Joe Bilos, I put a journal in here, like a story thing, please. Doesn't have to be much, just a little written explanation of who the fuck that guy was. I know Joe Bilos probably will not like being asked to do things that he's already working hard on doing, but give me more. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to stick cloak back on so that we don't get interrupted in as we move, but I want to go back to somewhere that we can take a look at a blacksmith thing to actually find out what that recipe was, because apart from the demon blood, that guy didn't seem to have, well, like, he had nothing on him. So that stone has to be the reward for going in there, right? Oh, pardon me. And so, kind of like the Dread Knight fella in the Black Keep that Hannah and I went to fight, the dude with the plate armor and the big two-handed sword. Like oh, damn it! Send report to Funcom. It crashed, guys. It crashed. Well, we've been going for 20 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I can imagine why it crashed. It's still a little unstable, a little buggy at times. Well, actually, that's the first crash that I've had of this game that I've not caused by myself in quite some time. So either way, we've been going about 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm assuming that if it's hardened steel smithing that we needed for it, it's probably a weapon. But maybe we'll take a look at that next time, guys. Otherwise, let me just... Oh, no. That still didn't work. I'll just stay like this. I won't press any more stuff because it'll break more. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop us a like, share this video, and subscribe for more. And we'll see you in the video on Monday. Take care.